Hi guys, so today I'm going to film the How Billy Proposed to Me video. It was a complete surprise. I had no inkling idea he didn't let on to anything. In fact, he had convinced me that he wasn't even going to start thinking about it until after the baby was here. Like, he just wanted to focus on sorting out for the baby and get everything ready for that. So it came as a complete shock, and needless to say, I was an emotional wreck. So I'll get into the video. So it was about 2 weeks before Christmas. It was a Thursday, and he said to me, "Oh, I'm going to go darts with my dad tonight." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. I won't see you, that's fine. I'll see you tomorrow." Didn't think anything of it. Like, he rung me 3 or 4 times for like 5 minutes at a go, he was really quiet talking to me, which he does normally when he goes darts. So I was like, didn't question it. It didn't cross my mind that he wasn't at darts. Until my mum coming to my nan's, like, this is where I live, with my younger sister, and my mum was like, "Oh, where's Billy?" I was like, "Oh, he's at darts with his dad." And my sister went, "No, he's not. He's at our house." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, he's at darts with his dad." And she's like, "No, we've just left him at our house. Like, he's talking to Dad." And I was like, "But he's told me he was going to darts." So I've rung him up and I was like, "Where are you?" And he was like, "I'm at darts. Why?" And I was like, "Jessica's just told me that you're at her, like, my mum's." And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Just tell me the truth. Like, are you at my mum's or are you at darts?" He was like, "Oh, alright. I'm at your mum's. I had to come and speak to her about your Christmas presents because I think we've got the same thing for you, and I didn't want you knowing. I wanted it to be a surprise. I know how you are. I hate surprises. If I don't know something, it drives me insane. Like, I have to know. I hate surprises." So I was like, "Well, like, you didn't have to lie to me." I did get a bit upset. I was like, "You didn't have to lie to me. Like, I'm meant to be able to trust you." And, like, a simple thing like going to darts or going to my mum's, I said, "You haven't told me." But he apologised, and I was like, "Well, like, thinking about it, like, it's alright. It's not a huge thing. Like, you went to my mum's, it doesn't really matter. Ring me when you get home." So I hung the phone up. Like, I said, "Love you and bye," and I hung the phone up. And Mum said to me, "This is why we didn't tell you, because you don't like surprises. Like, you will just question him and you won't let it go, things like this." So I said to her, like, "Look, I promise I won't question him. I won't ask any questions. Like, I promise I'm not going to dick for this one." So I didn't. I left it. And then it was, what was it? When was it? Christmas Eve. And he said to me, "Oh, I'm finishing work early today." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll see you at 1:30 then," because he finishes work at 1. He went, "Oh no, I'm finishing at 4. I was like, "But you said it's a half day." He said, "Oh yeah, it is." I said, "But you finish work at 5:15, so you're just coming home early, like an hour early." And he was like, "Oh yeah, alright then, they've just told me it's a half day." Okay, but didn't think anything of it. Like, he's at work. He rang me at 1 o'clock when his lunch break normally is. He was like, "Yeah, we've just got a couple more things to do and then I can go. I'll probably be home a little bit earlier." I was like, "Oh, okay, well, just let me know when you're on your way home. Like, whenever, it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere other than Mum's," which he was going to take me to my mum's. Yeah, that's fine. Hung the phone up. Didn't think anything of it. But it works out now. He finished at 1, but he went to my mum's to run through everything because he got my sister and my mum involved in the plan on how to ask me. So he'd gone to my mum's to give my sister everything she needed and run through what she had to do before he come and asked me, which was so sweet, which I had no idea. My sister didn't let on at all. Like, my sister knew before he'd even went and asked my mum and dad for permission. He said to my sister, like, "Look, I want to marry your sister. Do you think that it's a good idea? Do you think that she'll want to?" And he should have known. I would have said yes. But that's just Billy for you. So roll around to Christmas Day. He come down during the day to give me, like, we exchange presents and to see me for a little bit, which he does every year. Like, he spends the Christmas at his mum's, as this is his last Christmas there before the baby's here. had dinner with her and things like that, but he come down for an hour and a half just to exchange presents and see me. Didn't say anything about seeing me later on, didn't say anything about it, didn't act strange, nothing. And then when it comes to him going, he said to me, "Oh, I'll see you later." I was like, "Oh, alright then." Like, he said, "Oh," I said, "I don't think anything about it." My mum was like, "No, you'll see her tomorrow." And she was quite like blunt about it. I was like, "Oh, okay, alright mum, you'll see me tomorrow. Like, he's not coming down later. He's got me here tonight. It's fine." So fast forward again a couple of hours, and it comes to the point where my mum had a drink, my nan had a drink, like my dad's mum. My dad doesn't drive, so my older aunt was there, and I said to her, "Oh, do you mind if you give me a lift home? Like, whenever you want to go, just let me know and I'll get ready and you can drop me home." And she said, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you know when I want to go." So, alright, okay. So it got to about 10 to 7, and my aunt was like, "Right, I want to, let's go, I want to go." And my mum was like, acting really weird by this strange, and my sister was as well. Like, my sister had asked for my phone, was on her phone. Like, Christmas Day she wasn't on her phone all day, and all of a sudden, like, she hadn't put her phone down. She was constantly texting things like this, and my mum was like, "Oh, can you come and help me put Charlie and Holly in their pyjamas, my cousins?" I was like, "Yeah, alright." I said, "But I need to get ready because Auntie Anne wants to go." And she's like, No, you just come and help me, don't worry about that." I was like, "Oh, okay, right, okay." So I've got the children in their pyjamas, and then she made me sit in my sister's room for a bit. Like, she was just talking to me, and I was like trying to get ready and trying to pack all my stuff, and she kept talking to me, like trying to put me off. And then I was like, "Oh, okay, right mum," and I was just like talking away, packing out. And then all of a sudden my sister goes, "Go and sit downstairs," and she comes up to the bedroom and goes, "Sit down," come downstairs. So I come downstairs, sit on the sofa. I was just sitting there for a little bit. All my stuff was by the door, ready to go. I was ready to get up and leave by this point. And it was about 10 to 7, and my sister gave me this envelope. I was like, "What is this?" And she was like, "It's from Billy. He wants you to open it." And I was like, "What?" I was like, he could have just given it to me when he was here. I was like, "Okay." So I opened it up, and it was a clue, and what it works out to be, it was a treasure hunt, and I think there was 10 clues, and each clue took me to a different area of the house, and in each area of the house was another clue. So I went through, worked them out, went around the house. It was like a little treasure hunt. It was quite fun. And then the last one sent me to my parents' room. Well, it works out, while I was working out the clue for my parents' room, my sister was trying to get hold of Billy. She's nearly finished. I was running through the questions so fast. I was way before he was meant to be here, and my sister was trying to get hold of Billy. "Come on, Billy, she's nearly finished. You need to be here." And she'd set up on my parents' bed this teddy and the pillow, the envelope, all nice and cute. And she couldn't get hold of him, so she's darted upstairs, threw the teddy off the bed, and hid the envelope on top of the wardrobe. So as I've worked it out, I've got parents' room. So I've gone up to my parents' room. I am hunting my parents' room, everywhere, high, low, anywhere and everywhere I could think of. I was looking, and I was like, "Right, it's not in here." And by this point I'd started to get really angry, because I was like, "This is really stupid now. I haven't got it wrong, but it's not in here. I cannot find it." So this went on for about 5 minutes, and I was really sad. I was like, "This is pathetic. I don't want to play no more." I was like, "I quit. It ain't in here. I can't find it. It's definitely parents' room. It could be anything else. I've had enough." And my mum kept saying to me, "No, you can't give up. Just keep looking. It is in here. I promise it's in here." I was like, "Well, you find it then." "I cannot find it, Mum. It's not in here." And then my sister come in laughing, and I was like, "Where is it?" And she was like, "Look high, really high." And I looked up, and I was like, "It's on my mum's wardrobe." So as I've climbed on the bed to get up on top of the wardrobe, it's there, this white envelope. And as I've opened it, it tells me to go downstairs to the front door. So I was like, "Okay, why am I now going to the front door?" So I walked downstairs, opened my front door, and there Billy was. He stood there, and I was like, what is this? He was like, I'm your present. I was like, yeah. I said, but I saw you earlier. Like, what? I was like, this is a stupid game. I said, I've got myself all stressed out, all upset, and I was like, just for you to stand on my front door, like, what is this? And he was like, am I not a present enough? And I was like, well, yeah, of course you are, but why? Like, why have you done this? And then all of a sudden he got down on one knee, and I just choked. Like, I turned around, my sister grabbed me, pulled me back and put me in front of him, and he was like, he had this box in his hand, and he was like, I love you, will you marry me? And I couldn't speak. I had my hands over my face and I just nodded at him, and he he stayed on his knee with the box, and he took the ring out and put it on my finger, and I kept nodding at him, and he stayed there. And I've got video footage and I'll add it in. I said to him, stand up then. And then I gave him a cuddle. I said I loved him and all the rest of it. And then as we walked into the living room to show my mum, like my dad and my nan, and that my ring, my dad was like, well, I didn't see it. So my Billy had to do it again. He had to get down on one knee and ask me again. But that is how Billy asked me to marry him. So now I will show you my ring, which I absolutely love. I wouldn't want any other ring. It is beautiful. It's not what I would have personally picked, but now that it's on my finger, I wouldn't change it for the world. So this is my ring. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's got the main stone in the middle, and then all different stones, like all little stones around the edge. But that is my ring, and I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And before people start to say, oh well, he's only asked you because you're having a baby and things like that, he'd started to plan this in September before we'd even found out we were pregnant. Because I said that, I was like, oh, like after we'd got happy and we got home and things, I said, well, like, I love you and I want you to be engaged. I said, but I don't want you to feel like you had to do it because we're having the baby. And that's when he said, like, I've been planning this for months. Like, this isn't just because of the baby. Like, we've been together nearly 4 years, so it is lovely.
No! What? Because it's bullshit. Where's my present?
I should be your best present.
It's just meow.
Why? Am I not worth
Find
it?
the letter.
I had to extravise it.
She couldn't find the last letter. Stressed out. Couldn't find the letter.
Am I worth it?
Yes. But what? What was this all for?
Your last
Yeah. Oh!
Will you marry me?
By the way, that last clue wasn't his fault, it was mine because Billy was taking ages.
So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.